Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Witching Hour, where today we will be talking about.
Oh, wow.
This is my Vanna White move.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it. Oh, that's right.
We got feedback here.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay, let's do that again.
Okay, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Witching Hour. And today we have.
I jacked it up again. Okay, you're going to do it.
Break up magic. Okay, Miranda's got her tongue twisted.
I've had way too much caffeine, so thank you. I'm going to shout out to my girls that bring me caffeine today. I needed it, but apparently I just don't have brain when I have it. So it's great. It's great.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, it's great. I have mine too.
We had coffee earlier, too.
I like cheers, bitches. Okay, so let's get
Just
started.
saying, so like scooters or Dutch Bros, like sponsor us. I'm just kidding.
Right. We always bring you
We have DoorDash to prove it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we do have DoorDash clients, customers, whatever. Okay, so into our breakup magic. Why should you do breakup magic? A lot of people think of this as baneful magic, but there are many, many reasons as to why you would want to break somebody up, even yourself, okay?
Yes.
You know, I've had clients come in sometimes that have been stuck in abusive relationships, and I'm going to start with that, okay?
I love that. I love that you bring that up.
Okay, and these clients don't know how to get rid of their partner because they've been threatened, or their kids have been threatened, or family's been threatened, you know, and it's out of fear. So they will come to us and ask for us to get rid of their partner,
Or to help, yeah.
but not get rid of them, you know,
Yeah.
like under the ground. We don't admit to
We're
that.
the secret underground mafia, okay? She's Italian, y'all.
Yeah.
And we don't even know what.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my gosh, shut up. Anyways, so they will come to us for a breakup spell to move them along and move them around. You know what I mean? So that they can have the freedom in order to have what they need to move forward and be safe. Other reasons for breakup spells is because you're the mistress and you want to break a couple up. Or you're the wife and you want to break the mistress and your man up, or vice versa, your wife and her dude. You know, there's many, many reasons. What are other reasons? I can't think right now.
Other reasons. Well, just because you're a hater. No, I'm just kidding.
Hating ass motherfucker. That's what it is. Okay, that's another reason.
Oh my goodness. Don't give me caffeine anymore, guys.
Okay, so we wanted to talk on this because also we're going to flip it over to the other end where you've been through a breakup and you're trying to heal from it.
Yeah.
So we will go into that a little bit later, but we're going to start with the good shit. So,
Okay.
Miranda, go for it.
So I just went crazy with you know what? You guys should probably not even let me grab stuff anymore because then I got to put everything back.
She goes crazy every Friday.
Okay,
Every Friday.
but first I thought it'd be cool if we actually pulled one of these love cards.
Okay, hell
It's
yes.
a love oracle card. So if you want me to
Show me
shuffle
that
it.
deck. Take it out. I didn't say what you guys
Take
heard.
it
I said
Take it out. We actually sell this here in the shop. It's called Lover's Oracle. Okay.
That's cute. I ain't never seen that.
Yeah.
I don't do
Yeah.
oracle cards, but
Well, most people don't. Most people don't, but I thought this would be perfect. So, we'll go ahead and pull 3 cards from the top. I already shuffled them off camera because they're heart-shaped, guys, so they're a little rough. So, this is a really
For
spicy
the collective.
photo. For the collective, yes. You can pull the next card.
Okay.
It says passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So if some of you guys are getting down and dirty, enjoy it. Don't let them kids talk you out of it. We're grown.
Or if you want to get down and dirty and you're not sure if you should, just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. You know, just let all morality go out the door because sometimes you are depriving yourself and you don't want to do that. That doesn't help your feminine energy whatsoever. And that's all I'm saying.
Okay, pull the next one.
Okay. The next card is trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Only once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Okay, and I just feel like this is going out to people that are unsure in their relationships. If it's not there, it's not there. It ain't gonna be there. It ain't gonna change. Let that shit go and move on to the next.
Felt that. That was painful, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Shit, I'm gonna
this
post some
one.
cards for me.
This one. Oh, this is a spicy photo too.
Why you
Hopefully
doing
we
all
don't
the
get in
spicy
trouble.
ones?
I don't know. Like they're
God.
telling me I need to do something with my life here.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I don't.
No, I've been dormant. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed in this very moment. So I feel like a lot of people that ended up reconnecting during, retrograde or right after, you guys are definitely going through something that you need to heal from. I'm going to tell you like this.
Don't ignore it, first of all.
Yeah, don't ignore it. And if you chose to take them back, baby, then you need to squash that. There's no point in continuing to pick up the same argument. You picked it up, you're moving forward, let it go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And healing is on both ends, because even the person being accused and the person at fault, like, there's healing that has to be done on both ends. So don't just think that you're the only victim.
Yes.
Don't victimize yourself. Just know that it is, as a whole couple, both sides need healing.
Definitely.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
I love that. I like those cards.
I know.
I'm gonna post some for me after, off camera.
Off camera.
Yeah.
Off camera. I love how she says that. Okay. So, with any type of a breakup or a separating, you can touch on this because I know you do a lot of these.
I do lots of cord cuttings. Okay. So cord cutting, what is that? Anytime you have any type of relationship with somebody, it doesn't matter if it's a friend, a lover, somebody that you're pissed off at, like, and it is controlling your life, you have got to cut cords because there have been cords that are energetically connecting you to this person, especially if you can't get them out of your mind, or you know that you feel their presence when they're not around. Those are the stronger things, but there's other signs that also let you know that you need to cut cords. And this is like not being able to move on or not having luck in your future after you have a separation from this person, whether it's friend, lover, family, anything, okay? So this black cord, what I do is candles, and you wrap it around, depending, and I do intuitively how many cords are actually connected between you and this person, because not all 7 chakras are not, how many are there? 7?
There's 7 main chakras,
Yeah.
but then you have the meridians.
Okay, so I just go by the 7. Okay, I don't do all the other extra shit. So not all 7 chakras have to be connected with every person that you interact with. So I do intuitively check to see which chakras are the ones connected, and we will wrap this in a figure 8 around both candles. Okay, and then you light it up, and of course the color of the candle is going to matter. Okay, with a breakup, with you breaking up with somebody, or you wanting to break people up, I probably use black.
Yeah, black is good for almost the majority of things. If you can't find a colored candle, you guys, use a white candle. Okay?
Right.
Just, it's all your intent. It's everything that you're putting into it.
Yes, exactly. And you light it up, and with you lighting it up, if you know how to do cord cuttings, you will be able to read who's let go first, what's still connected, what was disconnected, and like basically the aftermath of the cord cutting. Okay, a lot of people do this on their own and they don't even know what to look for. So I do suggest you go into somebody that knows what they're doing with the cord cutting. And you can do it simple too. If you don't have all the shit and you just have a string, make do with what the fuck you have.
And again, it's just all intention and it's coming from your heart. So,
It is.
I mean, a lot of times when we get people that come to us, the majority of our clients are really suffering. They're really suffering. And this isn't something I would say to just do that, because I will warn people. There are consequences. Look at me coming back into my Virgo energy. I love it. Because I was wild there for a minute.
And I'm just like, consequences are what you make them.
That's the
there
Leo
are
in her,
or there
though.
aren't.
That's the Leo.
It depends
She's
on
like,
how
"Rawr."
your morale system works.
She's rawr. But no, I mean, think about this. If you're the side chick, mama, you're the side chick. Know your place. That's all I gotta say.
Mhm.
There's a reason you're the side chick.
Yep.
I know that's harsh, especially coming from many a side chick. No, I'm just kidding.
She's been many a side chick.
I'm just
Oh my gosh,
kidding.
I don't know if I ever have. I don't think I have been. Unless I didn't know about it, but you know,
I don't.
you
I
never
haven't
know.
been the side chick. Sad. I was trying to make myself sound interesting. Okay.
Oh,
we
gosh.
never know. We
You know,
never
and you know, a lot of it has to go with the relationship you have with the person. If they're promising, and most guys do, most cheaters. Let me change that. Not guys. Most cheaters do. They will make you promises that they're not willing to keep or they're scared to move forward on. So this is going to stop you from happening. And just know, I always go with the saying that how you got him is how you're gonna lose him. So
There you go. There you go.
there you go.
I love that.
Somebody else's man is not your man, bitch.
For
Move
real.
on.
Move back.
That's all I have to say. And that is me being judgmental on that. And, you know, it is what it is. But when I have my clients in front of me and they are the mistress, I try to understand where they're coming from. I don't judge them. And we just do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, and that's
that's
the
that.
thing. I think everything that is done in the shop is, we're like Vegas, y'all. What happens here stays here.
Mhm. Yeah, unless we get you on the podcast and we tell your story, but we won't say your name.
Yeah, we do that too. We do that too. Oh, wow. No more caffeine for us, guys. No more caffeine. So, with that being said, okay, again, I caution on anything that has to do with love. I know, again, honey spells are a very big thing, you guys. Honey spells are so big. Honestly, you don't have to use honey. You can use syrup.
Yeah.
You can use sugar. I was always taught to use a sugar bowl first. That's more hoodoo root work type stuff.
Mhm.
Because whether you guys know it or not, honey can get icky. It can get icky. It can get messy, and it can turn really, really fast in your
Well, yeah,
not favor.
if you want somebody to break up, you just throw them in the honey jar and let that shit mold.
Yeah, there you go.
know, I just feel like that'd probably be the easiest way. I had a client that tried to get somebody back and did a honey spell, and I'm like, what did you do? Did you do any magic to this person? They're like, yeah, I did a honey jar. Go get that shit, make sure it didn't mold, okay? And it was moldy.
Yeah.
And this dude totally hated her. Hated her.
That's
Like immediately. And as soon as she got rid of the stuff, and you know, I showed her how to heal that relationship because it was manipulated by magic. Even under her candle in the sugar, I made sure she used sugar and not honey. There was a little smiley face after she picked up the candle. A little smiley face just to give her confirmation that this motherfucker worked.
Yeah.
This spell worked on you. So yeah. That's just
I
a
love
little
that.
story.
I love that. Oh, the stories we tell. Okay, so in case you feel like, in case you're feeling like someone has thrown a spell at you, because you will feel it. And that's one thing you have to know yourself. If you don't feel right, if things feel off, I will tell you I've had love spells done on me and I feel messed up. And I strongly don't do love spells on people because of all the stuff that I know from my youth.
I don't think anybody wants me that much. I don't think I've ever had a love spell.
Baby.
I don't think anybody's ever done a love spell on me because I've never been that. I'm like,
You're a Leo. You don't
I'm
need a
naturally
love spell,
lovable and love hard,
I
but
love
I don't
hard.
think anybody's done a love spell on me. They don't want me that damn much.
bro. I want you that much. You just don't know. You
She's
just
just-
don't know. I got jars of honey.
She's so
at
sweet.
home.
They better not mold, cabrona.
They're not open yet, all right?
Okay.
I'm careful with my honey.
So that's a bath, right?
Yes, so this one is actually a bath. So this one's called Spellbreaker. Now, again, with a lot of love things, they can always flip. So be very, very, very careful. Okay? Again, a lot of times when we have people that come to us, they are suffering. You've been through a breakup. I've been through a breakup, and it is rough, you guys. Some of them,
Mine was magically inclined. Let me just tell you, it was magically inclined, and I've spoken about this person before in some of our previous podcasts. I got her back, but anyways, she was manipulating everything that I had, my family, my love life, my place to live, everything. And I knew it, and it was the first time that I'd ever had anybody throw stuff at me that I know of, other than when I was younger, but I was too naive to know that. And I had to come to the shop. This was before I worked here. I was a client, and I was a fucking mess. I was a mess, and the shop owner can tell you I was not myself. And I had to come and get a cleansing, and she told me, your aura's even ripped. Like, I was fucked up. And so I had to, I know, it was hard because, you know, I think, fuck, I'm getting emotional. I lost the love of my life, you know. That's what I thought anyways, and I still feel that here. I still feel that. But anyways, it happened. And there was nothing I could do. The spell had already worked too hard. I did get revenge, but I didn't get the love of my life back. I got my family back. I got my place to live back. So I guess those were the things that were more important in my life that the universe needed. So yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking sucks. It sucks when people do that shit.
No, and it's sad because we get a lot of people who actually come in here and it's their own family doing these things. Their own
Yes.
family. So we got two people. Hi, Matt. And hi,
Yaya.
Yaya. She's all the suegra wants to break them up. Girl, don't we know? Don't we know? Let's not even go into my ex.
This is the future
suegra.
being told here.
For real. For real.
Okay.
Okay. So, again, it's painful. It hurts. And that's okay. But I want you to know that you are not going to find love. It doesn't matter how many of these perfumes. It doesn't matter how many things you invoke unless you love yourself. You've got to completely love yourself. You can't expect anybody to come in and love you if you don't love you.
Exactly.
Because you're not going to have those kind of boundaries. You're not going to know what that love is. And let me tell you, a lot of us, you know what that love is. At least those of us that have felt real love. I will tell you, I did, oh, this is so awful actually.
Oh shit.
I had the biggest crush on this kid in middle school. Middle school, I was like in love with him, head over heels. This crush went all the way into high school, and we kind of liked each other. Okay, we liked each other. In fact, I had his cousins that told me one time, they're like, when I went into high school, he goes, hey. I was like, hi. He goes, you're my cousin's girlfriend. And I was like, who's your cousin? And I was dating my kids' dad at the time. And he's like, this is so and so. I go, oh. He goes, well, he tells everybody you're his girlfriend. He has your picture on the dresser.
Oh, they straight spill all of
Yeah, and they just told everything. And I was like, I had his picture, but then my boyfriend found it and burned it. How awful. Gosh. It was awful.
You know,
but yeah, so there was a girl that was interested in him. I didn't find this out until years later that I was married to my kids' dad, which was the husband that I was dating at the time.
Yeah.
And we had already had kids together. I think we had had our final baby together. And I went to see this curandera because my ex-sister-in-law was like, Miranda, you gotta go see her. She's so cool. Da, 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 da. And so I go in there and she does una limpieza. So she cleanses me, right? And she opens the egg and then she does my cards. And she goes, Mija, my heart hurts for you. And I was like, why? You know? Like, my marriage wasn't perfect. We got married, I feel like, way too young. There was a lot of things that happened that shouldn't have happened. But she goes, that love that you had for him, he had the same love for you. But there was a girl that was interested in him, and she went to somebody and they did work so that you would never be happy in love.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and it was messed up, y'all, because my kids' dad was in that reading. And she just, she let it all fly.
Wow.
Yeah, and even my ex-sister-in-law was like, Miranda, that makes me so sad for you. Who would do something like that? And I knew right away. But yeah.
To keep people separated.
Yeah.
You know, I just feel like when you mess with emotions like that, that's grounds for death. Just saying.
Yeah, you
don't mess with people's emotions.
Not like that. No. You know what? And I know who you are. So, anyways, it's fine. It's fine. What's happened has happened. I did meet the love of my life years later. He's gone now, but whew, damn.
Yeah.
Damn. So, yeah, no, I think everybody's been through it. And I know what it's like. You suffer.
Mhm.
You suffer hardcore. You're shaky. You can't sleep. You can't eat. You know, things like that. But honestly, if that's what you're going through and you're separated, make sure that this relationship is something you want before you decide to jump back in.
Yeah. Exactly, because you know most people that cheat, they're not morally there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just depends on where your standards are. But like, you can't expect them to treat you any different than they treated the other person.
Mm-hmm.
So you do have to be careful with that. Other ways for breakup, we don't have
The figurine
figurine candles, but you know,
Well, I didn't find our color over there, but I should have just grabbed white ones.
mhm.
Susie,
Yeah.
will you go grab the male and female figurine candles? We'll bring them back on the camera here in a second. We'll talk about a couple other baths. So I do make a personal bath, and this is a love bath, but we call it an Oshun bath because of the simple fact that yes, I do work with the Orishas because I practice Santeria, and this is a bath that I make specially. It comes with a candle. It's got all the necessities. We were always taught to do love baths, you know, to reach out to Oshun. So,
And this is what you do after a breakup.
yes, you can do it after a breakup or say that your marriage is on the rocks. Do something like this. This will definitely
Okay.
help. This is something I would tell people to do after a cleansing, you guys. If there's negativity surrounding you, get that negativity out of there before you try loving yourself.
Yeah, because it will bring up blocks and make it way harder on you to be able to love yourself with insecurities. It'll trigger you, stuff like that. Negative energy is just really, it gets fed and feels really easy.
Yes. Yeah, those are
There's
it.
no female.
Okay,
Oh,
that's fine. We'll
That's
pretend.
fine. We'll pretend. We'll pretend that one's a girl. Susie.
Here.
Oh. Thank you.
Mhm.
Everybody, Susie Q, our big fan.
Okay.
So I wanted to point out this bath. So again, I know that I don't know if you can see it. I know that we've actually brought this bath up before, but it's Santa Muerte. If you've ever used this one, it actually comes with a special prayer inside of it. You wash yourself, you say that prayer, and you rinse yourself off. I've used the soap. You've used the soap, right?
Mm-mm.
No?
I haven't.
I have tons of people that I recommend this soap too. But this one, I swear, it does actually help with your love life. It helps cleanse you and it helps bring that goodness back in.
And also, let me just remind you guys that the Santa Muerte is holy death. So if you're wanting to bring an end to anything, and that is even relationships, you know, it's the intention while you're washing yourself down. This could be just about equal to a cord cutting as well, if you know how to visualize correctly.
Yes.
And know what you're doing. Okay, that would be equal to a cord cutting because it is bringing end.
Yes. So a lot of people burn bay leaves. I know when they're going through stuff. You can do the same with the bay leaves for love. You can say you want the love to come in, or you no longer want to fight. You no longer want to have, you know, other outside influences, third-party influences. Okay, those are the side people. We have a lovely thing here we call spell paper. Now I've used this for attraction spells. I've used this for wish spells. We do a bunch of these during Samhain. So yeah.
Bring the harvest. So what is spell paper? You just put your wish on there and burn it. You also have to, I'm just reading what it says. So you also have to put names of the people you want influenced by this as well. Birthdays help. You know, as much detail as you can get on there and then you burn it. Y se acabó el pedo.
Okay. Did you want to do the candles?
Okay, so with the candles, breakup. You know, this is a love spell, face to face. You're gonna flip these bitches backwards, okay? And what you want to do is you want to put something that's gonna separate them in the middle. It can be black salt, it can be a ribbon, a cord, anything that is gonna separate them. And you're gonna put whatever herbs you want around this. So in the breakup, if you're this doesn't include your own breakup, and it's the two people that you want to break up. You want to put their name somewhere on here, okay? Or a picture of them underneath the candle.
I always do pictures. Pictures are great.
Yeah.
If you have
Pictures are easy.
articles of personal stuff, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
definitely, guys. This is when ladies with a man, you keep their underwear. Just saying.
Yeah.
I kept my
You
ex's
can-
toothbrush.
You know, and I've even gone as far as like binding each one individually instead of together, so that they can't reunite. Okay.
Yeah,
And you burn it.
especially if they're abusive. If they're abusive, definitely you want to take extra steps.
Yes, exactly. And just make sure when you burn these, they last for a few hours. So you want to make sure you have it in a sink, a pan, aluminum pan, whatever. Just don't put the aluminum pan on tablecloths because it'll burn through. I learned that the hard way.
I was gonna say you speak from experience.
I
don't you?
do, I do. I'm a fire starter though, man. I start shit all over the place. Okay, so I mean, and I'm not really telling y'all how to do it, but this is how to do it.
This is how to do it. Or if you don't want to do it, come to us and we'll help you. Okay, what else was I going to show you? There was something else. Oh, okay, guys. I know you've heard about the black walnut bath. Okay, I know it's all over TikTok. It's all over social media. Guess what? We have the powder. If you'd like for us to prepare it in the shop, we totally can. If you trust yourself to go home and prepare this, go for it. But I will warn you, there is error caution on this, okay? The black walnut bath is for cutting cords, breaking hexes, breaking bad patterns, habits. This is to permanently sever ties, you guys.
It's
Permanently.
permanent.
So if you are going to go back to this person, I will tell you right now, do not go back. Because everything that happened is going to flip on you.
Okay. 1 second. We have a comment here. Alicia. She said also don't put it on a carpeted floor. Your candles. She's talking about the candles. That must be from experience, huh, Alicia?
It totally is.
Oh gosh,
it
I know
totally
it is. I know it is. Because that's something I would do. Not even thinking.
Like, dee-dee-dee. No,
It's
because
okay,
you're in
it's
that
okay, girl.
moment.
Yeah.
You're in that moment. Oh, wow. And this severs actually permanently severs sexual cords. Okay, I don't know if a lot of
Oh,
people
yeah.
know this, but yes, sexual cords are a big thing. My brother, my little brother, he is the cutest thing ever. Beautiful. My brothers are beautiful. Okay, they are handsome as crap. But I do have a little brother named, we'll call him C. Okay, we'll call him C. And C was a little bit of a horn dog in high school. And, well, C messaged me one day, and he's like, hey, sister, da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, C, you know that's the easiest way to attach cords? He goes, well, I didn't know. And I was like, well, now you know. I think we need to do something because C, again, being a little bit of a horn dog and was pissed off at his girlfriend, decided to sleep with her best friend. They were both witches, you guys. Don't play with witches. What did she say? That's exactly what
And those
happened.
stands come in handy. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and
Go,
comment on
yes.
that because, you know, sometimes we're human. We make mistakes. You know, sometimes you dip your wiener somewhere it don't need to be, or, you know, you let somebody else's wiener dip in you. Okay. And you're in a relationship already. You know, and then you're seeing that this is morally affecting you, that you can't move forward with your relationship and you really want it to work. This is where you're going to cut cords with the person that you slept with, the sexual cords. Permanently, though, this means like
It's
there ain't
done.
going to be attraction
Yeah.
anymore after this. No sexual attraction, no, possibly not even any contact, okay? After the black walnut bath.
Definitely. Now we do have Hispanic version that we've actually prepared here in the shop. It's not, I'm not going to say it's not as strong. It's a little bit safer than the black walnut. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and hit us up. We can definitely help you with that. And it's the Hispanic version of the black walnut bath. Let's see. All right. What else do you want to touch on? Oh, Spellbreaker salt, you guys. I will tell you the best way to remove or to do any type of safeguarding against, you know, breakup magic is a bath. I am 100% about baths. If you're not doing the cord cuttings yourself, if you're not having someone come in and do the cord cuttings, definitely. So,
Hi, baby. I see you.
oh, is she on there?
My granddaughter's on here. So the reverse of this, okay, remember, whatever you have, there's always a reverse. If you're trying to break up somebody, you can use the spell breaker salt, use your intention, and you can throw it on your candles or whatever you're using to break people up, okay? It works both ways.
Yeah, most of the stuff does. Most of the stuff does. Okay, so let's get into, say you want to sweeten your relationship. Again, when you go into that relationship, you want to have your cords cut. If you're really serious about this person, say you have a
Especially
player
marriage.
past. Yeah, marriage. Come on, man. That is one of the sagrados. Okay, that is sacred. But people will mess with that. They will mess with that. So this is, again, one of our reversible candles. I would recommend doing at least one of these if you were a player, okay? If y'all a player.
I'm going to tell you, like, 95% of the men that come in here that need cleansings, it is from an ex-girlfriend or
Yes.
ex-wife or ex-suegra, okay?
Because we will make your
Definitely.
pee not work, bro.
That happens, yeah. Okay.
Come on.
You know, and the reverse candle, it's messy as hell. So you need to be careful where you put it, okay? Because what the red is doing is sending everything back. The black is absorbing any negativity so it doesn't get out of hand. You know what I
Yes,
mean? And it
yes.
goes directly where it needs to be. Because this is turning it back to where it needs to go.
Where it needs to go, yes.
And doing a reverse candle, you can also flip it the other way.
Yes.
And
So there is actually a spell that you do when you flip it the other way. So if you guys are interested in that, get at your girls.
and what would you use that spell for?
I would use that spell for, I don't know if I can say it on here. Okay, so there's an actual spell that I like to use too. It's with St. Michael. We'll go with the safer spell, you guys. When you want St. Michael to come in and bless your relationship, especially if you know that there are people throwing things at that relationship. I've turned it upside down and I've used it for that.
Okay.
I've also used this candle, cleansing myself from a breakup and praying to the Santa. Okay? That was crazy, you guys. That was crazy. That's the one that looked like a foot, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy. She sent me a picture and it straight looked like a foot, like just sticking out the candle.
Yeah, it was amazing. I even brought it in for everybody. I played show and tell.
Yeah, we do that here.
Yeah, we do. And it's just crazy. So I did that. I did this the regular way, and I think that's when it looked like a foot. And then when I did it again with the Santa, it showed like different things that were happening. It started with the dog. It just kind of went over and over, and then finally you see where it broke.
And so I'm also going to bring in, on the darker side, you flip it around and you're trying to bring something to somebody. You get their picture with it upside down and you light that
She
bitch
said
up.
it, y'all.
And
She
yeah, I'm
said
going
it.
to say it. You know, it's just duality. Duality is in everything. And it just depends on where your mind's at and what you're willing to do to get what you want.
Absolutely.
Or to get revenge or whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
I'm not judging.
I'm not judging.
I know I was judging on the mistresses, but fuck.
It's because you've never been one. No, just kidding.
No, I don't think I ever have, and if I have it, it's never been told to me that I was. I was doo-doo. So yeah.
Oh, we have so much fun here.
We do.
We have so much fun here.
All right.
All
What
right.
else we got?
Say that you know stuff is going on. You guys, Florida water, it is so freaking versatile. You can use it for everything. You can use it for cursing. You can use it for cleansing. You can use it to brighten up the damn mood. Okay?
It's so versatile, and it's basically the one thing that you always gotta have in your witch cabinet.
Yes, definitely. Yes, this is definitely one of the main ones. And I will tell you, nobody's perfect, you guys. Sometimes our relationships are rough. Sometimes we cause fights. Spray that after your fight. smudge after your fight. You don't need to keep that angry, ugly energy around. Okay, so with Breakup Magic, I've used that to cleanse my floors. I've thrown some in the wash to get rid of that person's energy. That's another thing. You want to go through your entire house. If you guys are serious about breaking up, take all their stuff out of your home. Get it out of there, okay? Because that's where all that extra infestation comes in. You know, it's going to be hard. It's going to be painful either way. But
it is already hard enough to let go.
Yes, it is. But get it out of your home because you'll feel so much better. You're going to want to cleanse yourself with this. You're going to, like I said, I throw some of that on the mattress. I go through the house and I cleanse the floor with that. I will use Blue and Now. There's times where I've used camphor. It just kind of depends on the person. Right. Holy water. I've used holy water when things have been really negative and toxic, or this person had demons. I would use the holy water. I will tell you again, if you are going to use holy water, you cannot be sexual or in that type of stuff for at least 24 hours, okay? Just don't do it, okay? Just don't do it.
Why? What?
Trust me, just don't do it.
Okay. That was a warning.
It was a warning.
So I'm going to include here also that you can throw this in your bath too.
Yes.
And like, just because you're cleansing and you're getting rid of shit after a breakup doesn't mean that there's no hope for the future, okay?
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people think. They're scared to move forward because they don't want it to be completely the end of whatever the breakup that they've gone through. That doesn't mean shit. If y'all are meant to be, y'all are meant to be. It don't matter. But this is for your own sanity, your own emotional well-being, and your own ability to function, because
and to move forward.
Yeah, because I couldn't function in my breakup. I barely could drive here. Like, it was ridiculous. I couldn't function whatsoever. So had I known this stuff when I had come in that day, because I was just into readings and stuff. I really wasn't into like the spells and magic and stuff yet. But so had I known, I probably would have gotten through it. Instead of like 6 months, it would have been half of that or less than that, to be able to heal from this and start to be myself. You know, we don't need to suffer. We don't need to suffer.
Don't need to suffer, especially if the relationship needed to end. It needed to end. I wanted to put this out here. So
Annika says your makeup's pretty.
Oh, tell her I said thank you.
Oh,
thank you. She's a cutie. She's a cutie. Okay, I wanted to throw out a 9 herb protection. Now, in Europe, apparently they like to drink the tea. Say that you can't drink the tea, you want to take a bath in it. Okay, so we actually have that recipe as well here if you're interested. You guys would be surprised the different type of things that you can use to create a bath. Again, this in your bath water. If you don't have a bathtub, go ahead and put it in a bucket and dump it over you after your regular shower. You would be surprised how much things get lifted. Vinegar, you guys, vinegar lifts so many things, and it's so helpful. You know, it is very helpful. Now, there's other baths that you can do. Say that you want to remove the badness from your relationship, but you want to keep that relationship. You're going to do a different type of bath where you're going to pour it over you from the neck down, you know, because you're wanting to sweeten things. People don't realize a lot of times with hoodoo work or root work, things like that, it's stuff that we already carry in our homes. You know, mustard seeds work wonderful, especially during breakups or even in love magic, even with dreams. It keeps away nightmares and things. I don't know about you, but when I went through my breakup, I swear I dreamt of this person every single night, and it was awful. I couldn't even get to sleep anymore.
No, I think at that time I probably would have wanted to dream of him every night, but no, I didn't. Instead, my guides came to me and showed me what
needed to happen.
An epiphany. I had an epiphany, so that helped a little bit.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I think you kind of sat up with me on the phone a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, self-love, we've got that in there. Again, you're not going to find love if you don't love yourself. Love yourself first.
And before you break somebody else up, like, make sure you love yourself too, because I don't know, I just feel like somebody that's in something else is not time for you yet.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you are a mistress and you love them or whatever, it's not your time yet, you know. And if you're trying to push that along, make sure you love yourself first before you make that decision, because you could get stuck with an abusive, hurtful person, and they will treat you just like they treated other people. Okay.
Again, like you said before.
You gotta make sure that it's what you want.
Like you said before, you know, that's how you got that person. That's how that person's going to exit your life. So think about it. Rose water is really good with breakups, healing of the heart, or even just sweetening things for yourself. You know, you can be the best wife in the world, but if you don't love yourself, you're not going to get ready for that man. You're not going to put things out there, you know, man or woman. It's definitely all about loving yourself.
So I'm going to tell you guys too, this is off topic, but I have rosacea because I have very light skin, and I do suffer from rosacea. So I put this on my face, and it, like, I haven't had it in almost 2 years, like using rose water, okay? And not only that, if you're having self-esteem issues, put some glamour up in this bitch. Glamour magic. Speak over it, intention, and every time you use it, it will bring you a glowing, whatever it is you put in there, okay? I always do glowing, make my face look thin, you know, make me attract, my face attract people. So, that's what it's been doing. I ain't complaining. I ain't complaining.
Oh, the things that go down here. No, just kidding. She also has some crafted oils. I didn't grab those, and I told myself earlier, but it's the caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
It's the caffeine, guys.
Oh yeah, I do. So I do have some homemade oils that are like for a heartbreaker, for you to dominate, especially if your heart's broken or they're breaking your heart. You know,
or
it is domination.
Say you don't feel pretty after your breakup because this person was a narcissist and he broke you down so much. Well, I'm telling you right now, use some of that cookie. Use some of that cookie oil.
Yeah,
so I was out there doing my best.
The reason why it's named cookie is because I thought of the vagina. Okay, you know,
and it
men
was
love the smell, the taste, everything, right? And I'm just gonna get a little bit out there. So there's not vagina juice in there, I promise you guys, but it's close to it with the pheromones and the different things that are in there that attracts the opposite sex, and it's also doable for men to women. So it not only attracts yourself to others, but it attracts things to you. Okay, and that's why it's named cookie, because I just felt like that was the best thing for it, because it also enhances your sexuality. It hits your root chakra like that. Yes. And so,
and to be honest, sometimes we've got to be Stella, how she got her groove back.
Right.
That's all I gotta say.
You know, whatever's gonna make you happy. Shoot, I ain't hating.
Yes. Rose quartz, guys. Rose quartz works wonderful, as well as loving yourself, as loving the relationship or the people that you're with. I know we've talked about this tons of times, but you guys, I swear by this Egyptian oil. I went on 3 dates in one night.
Oh, she did. I remember that. I remember that. And you know what's funny is I just saw the little advertisement I did on that.
Oh, yeah?
And yeah, not only does it attract, and it is like from way back in the Egyptian ages, but it also connects you with your higher beings, your guides and stuff like that. If you're using meditation, it will attract them and help you concentrate and get clarity more.
Plus
with
it's
that
in a pretty
Egyptian
bottle.
Yeah, look at that bottle. Isn't it
beautiful.
gorgeous?
You know,
The oil is a little bit thick, but it's supposed to be. It lasts
yes.
forever.
It does. I think I've had mine for over a year.
And it's still full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's a good purchase.
So I wanted to touch on a couple of other things before we get into the other stuff. Cedar, you guys. There is, so with natives, we believe in a thing called broken spirit. Okay, now it doesn't take anything for your spirit to get broken. A lot of times, people who suffer from this are people that are in traumatic situations. So yes, abusive relationships. Yes,
Mental health.
Mental health, definitely. people that have been sexually abused.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter if that person's your husband or your significant other. If it's not wanted, it's not wanted. And a lot of us, we go through that. Sometimes people are really rough with you.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they can be very rough because that's something they like, whether you like it or not.
Right. Yeah,
So,
and it doesn't matter, like, if you're consensual in the beginning and then it gets too much and there's not a safe word or anything like that, and you say no, that means fucking no. And
Yeah.
after that, that means it's not wanted, okay? You know, and I'll just put it out there. My ex-husband did the same thing to me, you know, but mine was because, you're not giving me anything, so give it to me now, or he'd come home all coked up and, you know what I mean, like, drugged up and shit, and he would force me all pregnant and shit. You know, when you're pregnant and fat, you don't want to do nothing. So, like, and I didn't realize what it was until I'm a lot older, because had it been me now with this mentality, I probably would have whooped his ass. You know, started the bed on fire, something, because I am a fire.
yes, you are.
I am a fire.
She's fiery, y'all.
Yeah, but, you know, it's just not okay. Not okay for that. And, you know, sometimes that is why we have these issues as to be mistresses and not having good relationships where they leave you all the time, or they cheat on you all the time, you know, and it has a lot to do with stuff like that.
Yeah, and I will tell you, you know what, you can step out all you want and think that you're not hurting that other person. It doesn't matter whether you're happy or not. You are hurting somebody. You are hurting that other person, and it's painful. It is so painful. It's painful when you go through that breakup and then that same person is in another relationship within less than a week, posting online, all happy-go-lucky. It's not that you're hating them. It's just that your heart's hurting.
Yeah.
So,
And then you question everything that happened. But,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm just going to tell you energetically, like, you have to stop something before you start something new. Otherwise, it will get all mixed up and fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, too many energies, too many masculine or too many feminine in your life, or in your sexual life, your emotional life is going to be confusing. Okay, and it just causes issues. So
Yeah.
don't put yourself in that predicament.
Don't do that. It's literally, if you're wanting to break up with somebody, do it the right way, and give yourself time to heal, and cut those damn cords.
Yes.
I think that's what hurt me the most during my breakup, is we still very much had cords attached, so I could feel every time he was with somebody else,
Oh, that's awful.
and it was horrible. It was horrible. You know, you could feel when they're with somebody else, and it breaks you in a different way. So, anyways, say that you have been through something really tough. I know with natives, it's called a breaking of the spirit. Okay, so we need to call our spirit back to us. People that have been victims of sexual assault, what they don't realize is, yes, our spirit has been taken from us, so we have to call that spirit back. Now, we will not get the same innocence that we had before, you guys, but I promise you, you will come back into who you are. So there is a whole ritual that can be done with that.
And calling back your energy.
Yes, yes.
And so that's what the cedar is used for.
So cedar, there is a special bath that we do with natives. I thought it was important to put it out there. You can literally, so what you're going to do is you're going to take the cedar. Cedar is very sacred to us, which is a hard topic for me to talk about because cedar, again, is sacred to the Orishas, but we're not allowed to use it. Now, with Native Americans, we use it for almost everything, okay?
She's clashing all the time.
I am. I'm just a rough person to be with. No. So you will boil the bath. You will put the cedar in there, and then you will run your bath water, and you'll put it there. And a lot of times, what you will play is it's called a woman's healing song, and you'll play that song, and you will sit in the bath with cedar, and eventually you can start to see the cedar pull out the poison that was left in you, especially if this person was negative, if this person was abusive, if there was some kind of a sexual abuse. Again, no means no. It doesn't matter, male, female, whoever, okay?
And I'm going to tell you too that whenever your soul is taken through trauma, and it doesn't matter what type of trauma, something else fills there. Something
Yes.
else is put there. You can't just have empty space, okay? It's not going to be empty. It will be filled with something. and more likely it's poison
Yeah.
or things that are not good for you. Okay, just wanted that.
No, I love that you put that in there. I love that we fill ourselves.
Yeah.
So it's just, yeah. So, and a lot of times those things will actually lead to later addictions. You know, later dangerous things, right?
And definitely.
Dangerous behaviors.
Mhm.
That's what I was.
Definitely hard time keeping relationships.
For real.
Healthy relationships.
Yes, definitely. So, if you're going through a breakup or you're wanting to heal your spirit, I would recommend a cedar bath, guys. Again, it's like making a tea, pour it in your bath water. You will see it change because it's pulling out the sickness that's in you. And then you're going to do what you, like you said, call your power back. There is nothing wrong with calling your power back, and do this while you're in a relationship.
Yeah, to make things better. But I'm going to tell you, to all you twin flamers that think you found your twin flame.
Yes.
There's always a runner and there's somebody that stays there. And you know that they will not come back to you or they will not find you until you are at your best self. So if you're wanting to find your twin flame, you got to keep yourself healthy. You got to be your maximum, at your maximum ability, because they ain't going to want to come to no depressed, you know, druggy or somebody that is not feeling themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want that negative energy. They will continue to go on their way. So for you twin flamers, all of this healing stuff is good for you. You want to be at your best self, at your highest potential, because that will attract your twin flame.
Yeah, and there's a difference between, that's another thing is, you know, your twin flame, you guys, a lot of times that is a toxic relationship that you're put into because you're meant to heal each other, and whether you guys stay together or you move forward, there needs to be healing done in that twin flame relationship. Okay, so we're going to go on some good stuff to burn if you are in a relationship, unless you want to touch on something else. No?
No, I just feel like the breakup stuff was really short, but it is because we all know what the hell that is. Like, it's basic breakup, and it doesn't matter if it's interference magically or mentally, sexually. Interference is interference, and there is a way to come back from that.
It is.
And it's just on what you want to do, if you want to keep your relationship or heal from whatever's left you.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's all I have to say about that. But I do think that the healing stuff during a hard relationship and during breakup is what's more important here.
Absolutely. And if you guys need help, reach out to us.
Right.
Like, we really don't have a problem with helping you on your path.
And we're not gonna say nothing about you. Like, we are so confidential here. You know,
We really are.
And if we do say a story, nobody's gonna know it's you.
Yeah. No, and we do talk about some of our clients, but it's never in a negative way, and we've always cleared it with them first. We talk about our own stories, and that significant other is out the door anyway, so we
Yeah.
don't need their permission.
No, it's our story. Fuck them.
Do you have any stories on that?
Well, just like with breakups, the only one magically I had is the one that I told you about. I've never really tried to break. Well, yes, I have. I'm gonna lie. Okay, I have. I'm just remembering now. So it was a family member, and their family just didn't want them with this person because this person came in and broke up the whole entire family unit. Like,
I know who you're talking about.
yeah. Okay. So, yeah, their family was like, look, we need to get rid of this because we're all separated now. So we went ahead and did the breakup thing. They separated just for a little bit of time, but then they got back together. And the only thing I can say with that is that the breakup wasn't meant to be because they both didn't want it. And I do feel like things happen for a reason as well. And like I said, their separation was just momentarily, but that's just what it is, you know. They got back together, and they now are doing good. They're healing each other, and so it is a healthy relationship that they have now. And it's just a matter of the family letting shit go, you know, now, and just moving forward. So, I mean, things happen, they work, they don't work, but no matter what we do, we can force as much as we want, but when somebody's destined to be with somebody because they're not done with them, it's going to stay.
Definitely. I agree with that. So one way, again, to know if your relationship has been hexed, Again, it happened with my kids' dad. Like, he was kind of he was a hoe when we were young, and I should have known better, but I didn't. I don't know. You know, when you're young, you're in love, you think you know it all.
Well,
You're going to get married, you're going to have babies, you're going to live in that big house on the hill.
Right. See, in my first boyfriend, I knew I was going to give myself to him, right? Because I was a
Like, I heard using
partier.
the appropriate words now.
Right. I like to party. I partied at a very young age, you know, and I love to make out with people. But then they'd be like, "Oh, let's go to the room," and I'd be like, "Sorry, I'm saving myself for somebody." And I saved myself. Like, I would say that for about 2 years because I just knew in my head, and I didn't know it was my psychic abilities. Okay, I just had this knowing that I was going to give my virginity to this person, to my ex-husband, and yeah, and I didn't know and I didn't care. I was like so green to the fact that he always was a cheater, always was a cheater. I didn't know till 9 years in. And yeah, so I mean, that was a shocker when I found out. Let's just say curtain rod came down and somebody got punched in the eye and it wasn't me. So
Girl.
You know. Yeah.
Oh, man.
But anyways, I don't know what the fuck that has to do with this, but anyways.
No, so me and we were already on the verge of being done, okay? There was a lot of infidelity in our relationship. Things started to get combative towards the end. But when things were good, they were good. But when they were bad, they were really bad. And one time we were doing really good. He wasn't drinking. He wasn't getting high. You know, he was coming home after work, spending time with me and the kids. And it was good. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, boom, it's okay, there's the messages on the phone. There's this, there's that. And then there's that sick feeling. Yeah. You know, that sick feeling. And I was lighting candles at home, and they were burning ugly because I had an altar room. And he's like, I know you do this type of work. And I told him, I said, look, when we move, I promised them that they would have their own special spiritual room. And it was crazy when this house came up on the market because there was enough room for all of us. And then there was this one room in the garage. Nobody was going to sleep in the garage.
Right.
But that room was dedicated as my altar room. And I always was in there all the time. You know, I made sure things were taken care of. And in that room, candles started to burn like really funky. They were going black. Me and him were fighting ugly.
Yeah.
Well, and then there was always this sick feeling. Even when we would go to bed at night, I didn't want to be next to him. Like I wanted to hit him. Like it was ugly. And so I went to my god sister at the time and I said, no, something's up. I told her. And I knew it was with him. I could feel it. And so I said, he needs a cleansing.
Yeah. These are signs, you guys. These are signs that you'll get. And it happens just out of the blue if somebody's cursed your relationship.
Yeah. And it doesn't take anything. Sometimes people are just ugly and they don't want you happy. They don't want you happy. They don't want to see you doing good. Or they don't like the path that one spouse is on and the other one's not. That happens a lot with couples that are in religion, like religious relationships.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen tons of times.
Oh, nobody.
Okay. So anyways, I noticed all those things, and you will notice those things. Pay attention to stuff around your house. You know, your animals are acting crazier than they normally do. Your candles are burning ugly. Your incense are not burning the way that they're supposed to. There's a lot of fighting. There's a lot of unnecessary arguments. Food will spoil.
Oh, yeah.
That is a very, very big sign that something is going on. Your food will spoil almost instantly. Especially with relationship spells. Your plants are dying. Just things like that. Or you just get that uneasy feeling. I know when somebody's hexed me because I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I'm very agitated. I'm shaky. I feel like I'm losing my mind. And then I do a cleanse and I'm better. But it's rough. So know those signs, you guys. And anyways, back to my story. I took him to my god sister. And I said, he needs a cleanse. So she takes him in the back room and she cleanses him and does everything. He walks out. He goes, oh, I didn't even realize I was carrying as much as I did. And I was like, see, I could feel it. I could feel it. I went home. I lit this candle and it burned perfectly. It was clear. I didn't mind sitting next to him. Like, things were getting better. Again, we were on the verge of being done anyway.
Yeah.
But just the difference in the energy, and even my god sister said, I don't know what happened, who he made mad, what has gone on.
It was the mistress.
Yeah. But she said, yes, that was directed towards your relationship for each other.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, all the family that likes to gossip, you guys, you think your gossip is harmless? It's not. It's not.
Those words being spoken can cause curses, just
Yes.
so you know.
And some of y'all have the evil eye anyway, or the evil tongue.
Mm-hmm.
So, just saying. Okay, so things that we can put or burn in our relationships that will help it along the way, okay? We've got desire incense. You want to get down and dirty?
Yep.
Desire. Do you want to do some of these?
No, go ahead.
She's like, no, just do it, Miranda. Jasmine. Jasmine works wonderful for love spells, love making, love da-da-da-da, okay?
Especially if you're trying to set the mood to have to
Wow,
get
chicken,
pregnant.
wow. Just kidding. Lavender. I love lavender.
You either love it or hate it.
I
okay?
know, but I love
You
it.
either love it or hate it.
I'm one of those people that just love it. Okay, patchouli. Guys, patchouli is so good for stuff like this. Okay, lovely. And men, believe it or not, men are very attracted to patchouli. I don't understand it. But yes, patchouli works wonderful in love. Roses. Guys, roses. Rose incense, love, honey, that whole thing's perfect. Perfect. Cherry. Do you want to be my cherry? She's cherry.
Cherry bomb.
Ah.
Oh, sure.
Sandalwood. Guys, we have sandalwood, okay? You can burn this, you can put it on a coal, you can sprinkle it around your room in the corners. It works wonderful. We also have these nifty little matches. I think these are so cool. I probably should have got the one that's already open, but I'll open it so you can see. They're matches, you guys, and you just light one and it works. I use it for attraction spells for people all the time.
Natural's better.
Natural is better. Rose oil. You can put rose oil on your light bulbs. You can put them, you know, because when you turn on that light, it'll help warm the room
Yeah.
and things like that. It's great. You put rose oil on yourself. You can put some in your bath. There is a huge community that works with, so you have the Santa, but you also have a lot of people that are Catholic that like to do rose baths for Our Lady of Guadalupe. Rose oil, you guys, put it in there. Aztecs use rose oil too.
Here, this is all for your healing. All for healing.
Okay, I'm gonna kill this calandura. So this is actually marigold, but that's what you call it in Spanish. There's other words for it, but I forgot them and I didn't write them down. But you guys, you can take 2 tablespoons of this with some honey, throw it in your bath water, throw it in your mop bucket. This is going to help bring that love back into your life. Again, cleanse before you do it. Take out all that ugly negative stuff and bring that love back into your life.
Yeah, and I'm just going to say it is good to cleanse the entire house because, you know, if you have children, don't think that just because you argue behind closed doors and stuff, don't think they don't know, because these kids are smart as hell.
They really are.
They feel the energy, they know what's going on, they hear stuff, and they're affected by it too. So you do want to put like an upbeat energy back into your home, you know, especially if they're missing one of their parents or the person that they look up to as a role model. You know, when that happens, they don't, even if they're not old enough to fully understand, they still feel it, and they're still affected by the negative energy.
Definitely. Rosebuds. You guys, rosebuds are great for love. They're good for invoking love and loving moments. This could be even after a breakup and you just want to bring the family back together, like Nina said.
Or self-love.
Yes, self-love. We put these on candles. We put them in baths. We
They
light
will
them on
make you
fire.
feel as fly
Yes.
as Miranda is with her little rose in her hair.
I love my roses. Guys, just in case you ever want to send me flowers, roses are my favorite. I know it's cliche, but they are definitely my favorite. Okay. Say you want to invoke healing, protection, Angelica root. You guys, Angelica root is wonderful in mojo bags. We can make mojo bags
Yes,
here at
we
the
make
shop.
them.
So
we custom make them
yes,
for you.
we custom make them. So if you want a love one, you want a money one, you want that job, baby, we got you. Okay? Angelica. Cinnamon. Cinnamon. You guys don't overlook the power of cinnamon.
Yep.
You can burn this stick. Okay? You can shove this stick in a candle. You can shove
You can
this
shove
stick
it anywhere. I was just kidding.
Actually, there is a spell that you can do with the date that you put in there,
Uh-huh.
and then you take it out in the morning, and then you re-shove it in there at night and sleep with it, and then you take it out. You do this for like 3 days. Don't ask how I know this. But anyways, it's a love spell. If you're interested, get out your girl.
What kind of fucking love are you looking for? Oh my god. That sounds kinky as hell.
Yeah, but then you feed it to him.
Oh. And you're shoving it in the date, or where are you
No,
shoving
so
it
you're
in?
taking the date and you're putting it in your
Oh.
in your
In your
Okay.
cookie.
yeah, in your cookie, and you sleep with it in
Oh
there.
my gosh. Okay, I was like, okay.
Almost like spaghetti. Yeah, it's almost like the spaghetti, but safer. No, just
It
kidding.
is safer because blood is binding forever. Blood is bonding you forever. You don't ever want to do that shit.
No.
So it's body fluids.
Body fluids too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so I didn't know that. I'm
Yeah.
learning something new here, y'all.
Yeah, she's like, body fluid this one, blood that one, body fluid. No,
Right.
just kidding. Yes. So cinnamon sticks. If you guys are interested in that date spell, I can help you out.
I thought she was talking about a date like the fruit, okay?
Yeah, the fruit. You take the.
Oh! Oh my gosh! I'm so confused. I'm so fucking confused. Okay, just move on. Yeah, hit it, Miranda, because I don't know what the hell's going on there.
Talking about putting stuff inside there.
Jeez. And then you sleep with it? What the hell? Because cinnamon, wouldn't it like...
Okay, so you don't do the cinnamon. The cinnamon will swell.
Oh,
Okay, you're gonna use an actual date, bro. Stay with me here. Stay with me. So you're gonna get that fruit, okay? You know that little nut in the date,
yeah.
okay? We're talking about fruit, guys. You get that little nut. It sounds so dirty when you explain it. You take that nut and you put it in your, and you sleep with it, okay?
Indica, don't listen. Cover your ears.
Yes, Mama, don't listen. We're Granny's Gone Wild right now.
We are.
I love that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So,
Let's
anyways,
just-
you're gonna chop up the rest of the meat on that date, and you're gonna feed it to them after the 3rd date. So,
Okay.
men or women, if they're feeding you a date, think about it. Think about it.
Or spaghetti.
Or yeah. Now we can't ever serve them at a cute Italian dinner, because never mind. We're not gonna go there. Switching it up. Switching it up.
Hey, cousin. Hello.
Hi. She's all your cousin. I'm all excited. Okay, so here's a quick little spell for you guys. Patchouli and rosemary. You can actually put these together in a mojo bag. Okay, I couldn't find the red one, but these are the ones that we have here. And you're going to tie it above your room door or any type of door, and it helps keep the love in the house. So, courtesy of Miss Cece.
Now you throw some patchouli in there, you got sex all day and all night. Shoot.
Can I buy this patchouli right now? Just kidding. All right, and then lastly, but not least, love candles. Guys, love spell. Don't light these kind of candles when you have teenagers in the home, okay? Send them out. Send them out somewhere. Just get them
Oh my
out
gosh,
of the
I could
house.
just imagine what that would do.
Just get them out of the house, okay? Bye. And then light you a candle and get it going. I will tell you, I'm a firm believer in these candles. You would like to put the name, the date of birth, that type of stuff. We sell these type of candles in the shop, you guys. Some of them are already prepared, but if you want us to prepare these candles, we know
can
how to prepare
them.
these candles. So hit us up if you're interested. It doesn't even have to be one of these ones. Say you need to hide it and do it real quick. Where's that little red candle?
It's
Somewhere.
It's under
It's
here.
underneath all our stuff. Or
So
even
remember, opposite of love, upside down.
It's a little harder with the glass
Yeah,
ones,
it
but
is
there's
harder
a
with the
trick.
glass one, but there is a trick for that.
There is a trick for that.
You need to know, we'll let you know.
We'll let you know. And then our other little red candle are our figurine candles. You guys, it is not that hard. It is not that hard. Yay! You're going to anoint this with some love oil. Say you don't have love
Rose.
oil. You know what? That's fine. You guys, that is totally
Shove
fine.
it in your vagina and it'll be all good, okay?
I'm never going to live that one down.
No, she's not.
I'm not going to live
Stop.
that down. Oh, see, that's my ancestor saying, hey.
No, I
I'm
got
just
it, I
kidding.
got it.
Don't pick on our girl. Just kidding. Just kidding. But yeah, olive oil. Guys, olive oil is so versatile.
Universal.
Mm-hmm. So, and rub some rose petals. Rub some patchouli. Light this sucker. Okay? It's great. What did she say?
She said, oh my God, I'm dead.
She's like, you guys are, yeah, no, you're having too
Hey.
much fun. Oh,
So-
and these. Okay, guys, same thing. Rub these down. If you are
That is
same
called
sex,
anointing your
Yes.
candle, okay?
yes.
If you don't know,
Now you know. I think we need to work on our hand gestures here.
yes, because I just saw that too, and I'm thinking,
Now we go with the
Alright.
date, and now we're doing this. It's been a long time, y'all. It's been a long time. Just kidding. So yes, anoint the candle, cleanse the candle, anoint the candle, use the oil, throw some herbs. You know, you want to get down and dirty, then, you know, emphasize the places you want them to touch. Is all I'm saying. So,
and all the places are in this little figurine too.
yeah, they are. And it works great for same-sex couples.
Elisa said that's called a stroke.
That was a good stroke.
Oh
Got my
my
long game. No, just kidding.
She did, I saw that.
Oh no.
Okay, so ultimately, you guys,
To my potential spouse, I apologize.
okay, ultimately, guys, you know, breakup spells after breakup, healing spells after breakup, healing while in a relationship that's fixing a breakup, you know, or wanting to get rid of your partner. Either way, these are all things that you can do for that. If you have questions, please hit us up on our email. It is the witching hour AASB, which stands for as above so below @gmail.com. We haven't gotten anybody yet, so I'm just curious as to what kind of questions, or even if you have a situation you want to talk to us about, you can call as above so below in Roy, Utah, or if you have our business cards and our social media information, you can hit one of us up.
Definitely hit us up. You guys, there is so much that we are willing to share and help you with. And again, everything is confidential. Everything is
Yeah,
confidential.
it definitely is.
You're not going to find us out on Saturday night laughing at you or anything like that. Because trust and believe that one of us in the shop has done this.
Mhm. Yeah, that's the thing about us is we have lived life, and we're not ashamed to say that we have, you know, and we don't sit here and look down on anybody. We don't act like we're holier than thou just because of the gifts we carry. I mean, we're probably more
Down to earth. And
down to earth
we're
than
laid back,
anybody.
man. We're chill. We are
Yeah.
so chill. We are so chill. That don't mean you get stuff for free, though.
No, don't ask for free shit. At least
Or trade.
or trade. We don't do trades.
Yeah,
I mean,
unfortunately.
unless there's a compromise,
Yeah.
I will trade with other workers, other people that are gifted. Definitely will do that because I believe in that.
But not for a camera.
But yeah, we don't do camera trades here. I'm just saying, especially broken cameras.
Woo!
So that was thrown out to a specific person. If you're watching, you know. Anyways, you know, let's remember the Witch Fest, you guys. Our Witch Fest this September 14th
Yes.
is going
A
to
couple
be.
days before my birthday, y'all.
Bye. Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm just gonna be in my Virgo season. So
She
yes.
is.
So yes. We are doing our Witch Fest. We are gonna have a ton of people out here. We have great vendors. We are amazing people, and again, we are so much a family. There is no way you're gonna come and not feel the vibe, the love, you know.
And if anybody's scared to walk in here, like, because we've been known as the real witch store, fuck yeah, we're the real witch store. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean that we're going to sit here and curse you. I mean, we're here to help you to do whatever it is you want to do because we don't care. We don't care what you're doing. It doesn't matter to us.
No.
We're just here to help you whichever way you're in whichever direction you're going.
We're definitely connected divinely, I feel like.
She says she's gonna have us all weekend next weekend. So
Yes,
Elisa,
she is. Yes,
yeah,
she
be
is.
ready for us, Elisa.
I want some really good food, girl. Just hook it up.
Yeah. So Witch Fest,
Tortillas de
come
mano.
join us. Come see us. This is the only time that our readings are going to be extremely low.
And discounted.
Extremely discounted.
And she always offers mediumship. Always. If you want mediumship, yes, don't abuse my girl, okay? But you wanna talk to somebody, you can talk to at least one person. This last time I had tons of mediumship come through out of nowhere. So you might end up wanting a card reading, but you might end up with some from a family member. So,
and that's the thing, even with our discounted readings, we're not going to charge you more just because somebody comes through.
Yeah.
It is divinely meant to be if that happens, okay? So,
and
she said, I
vendors.
got you. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, our vendors, they have good energy too. Our store has good energy. Like, everybody that walks in is like, oh my gosh, I feel so at peace. And, I just encourage everybody to come out and check us out in Roy, 5978 South, 1900 West.
Look at
Roy.
her.
Yeah,
That's
and
my
that's because
girl.
I don't remember shit.
I'm like, wait, is this the shop?
Right. Yeah, so we look forward to seeing you guys at the Witch Fest, and anytime you guys want to come and introduce yourselves to us or anything. If you have comments, questions, or ideas that you'd like us to, a topic you'd like us to speak on, let us know, because we're always trying to think of new ideas and things that are going to keep the collective interested, not only interested, but it's going to be helpful to know.
Yes,
So,
yes.
it's all about y'all.
It really is. And say that you don't like crowds. Come in the week before if you want to check stuff out or you want to talk to us. A lot of times we're just preparing, and you might not get to see us during the Witch Fest. I'll be honest. We do try to schedule everything to where it's a nice little time thing. But if you do not like crowds, you have anxiety, any of that stuff, try and come in the week before. You're going to find a lot of our stuff is in stock that week before. Don't come the week after and expect some kind of powder or the other stuff.
Yeah, because it'll probably be all gone.
It'll
And we
be sold
remember
out.
we do make this in-house, so it is going to take time to refill our inventory. Also, this is a family event. Bring your kids. You guys have fun.
Yes,
Sometimes
you
we have
guys.
face painters out there. We have food and we have cool little trinkets and toys because my grandkids are always over here
They
finding
hit her
stuff.
up.
Yeah, the last one, my grandson was selling cotton candy, and he's 5, and this little shit was like cotton candy for sale, and he made his little money, and so
He was so cute. He was so cute.
yeah, it's gonna be a good time. It is a family event, so come check us out. All right, but that's all we got.
And that is our last Witch Fest for the year.
It is.
So, yeah, and then the next big thing we'll do is Samhain. We'll touch on that when it gets closer to the
Yep.
time. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, any questions, direct them at our email. If
Yes.
you're interested in meeting us in shop, please come do so. Don't be afraid. We're nice.
Right.
We're nice. Actually,
And if you want like us to love you, bring tacos. Just saying.
just saying. Just saying. She likes the lengua, okay?
No, I don't like the lengua tacos. Hell no.
Oh, who was it that liked the lengua? I don't like
No.
lengua either.
No lengua.
No lengua.
I'll just take asada. That's like,
Straight flat.
yeah. Asada or ground beef. I don't give a
Ground
fuck.
And now we know.
Yes,
And now
yes.
we know. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate
safe
your
weekend.
time. Yes, it's a very long weekend. It's a holiday weekend.
Yeah.
Don't go to jail during the
Right.
weekend,
You're
y'all.
gonna be in there for a long time.
You are, so just don't do it. Just don't do it, okay? Remember, your crazy girls told you not to do it.
Exactly. All right. With that being said,
Bye.
ciao, y'all.
Bye.
What's it doing? The microphone.